if you lived to your 80, that means you've got 4,000 weeks on this planet. 4,000 weeks. Now, that might seem like a lot when you're younger, but as you get older, just like myself, when you hit like 45, you'll quickly realize that I burnt through a few years. To be precise, 2,340 weeks of being gone. And if you're watching this video, you're more than likely of a similar age, because our community is a similar age, and you've probably burnt through a fair few of your weeks already. So the question is, and this is a deeper video, you know I love my deeper videos, what do you have to show for it? But more importantly, what are you going to do with those remaining weeks? That's more important. What are you going to do with those remaining weeks? Now, like I said, I do like these deep videos, and it seems like the community do. Again, we did an analysis video the other day just because people were asking about how we trade. No one's interested in them. They want to know how to conquer the mental side of trading. Now, this video is highlighting why you are not doing what you want to do, why you are not living the life that you want to lead. And I want to discuss a few things that's been on my mind as a middle-aged man now, as a married man, father of 4. Being free is in relation to doing what I'm doing, but actually not feeling free sometimes. This video is probably really going to help you and amplify what's actually really going on. And you basically need to wake the you know what up. That's the facts. You need to wake up, because these weeks are going by fast, and before you know it, they're going to be gone, and it's going to be too late. All right. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I've had a lot of calls recently, a lot of people, and they've been, what's the word I'm looking for? Hesitating. They've been not willing to maybe go into their uncomfortable zone or their uncertainty zone. And they're going to be exactly the same places where they were last year. They're going to be in it this year. They're going to be it next year. They're going to be at 10 years. And then it's going to be too late. And it's a little bit frustrating to me at times, because I really want people to pursue their dream of what they want. And that is obviously freedom for the majority of time, to spend time with their family, to do all those types of things. I'm going to discuss that in this video. So it's come about because I'm reading this book at the moment, okay? The light might be in the way, but and it might flip around, whatever. Someone might comment, do it around. No, this is the book. I'll tell you what the book is. The book is 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals by Oliver Burkeman. Now, you've got it. The book is telling you about how important and how precious and how life is, etc., and things like that. And basically, you should be taking risk, right? Now, the crazy thing is about this book is it's a great book, but it's absolutely destroying me in a good way. In a good way. Now, if you're scared of uncertainty and uncomfortable and things like that, and you're a safe person, quite happy to be bullied and messed around by work and miss school plays and all those types of things and miss your kids growing up, this video is not for you. But if you want to take action and you want to start really living your purpose and why you're here, then this video is for you. Now, like I was saying, it's destroyed me, but in a good way, because it's forcing me to confront the brutal truth that most of us spend our entire lives avoiding things. That's quite deep. We spend our entire life avoiding things because we are scared or uncertain to take the risk. Now, I'm a risk taker, but there are also mental blocks that I have from belief systems, from whatever it may be. Of course, people think because I played sports and because this and because that and because I look after myself, or a wife and 4 children, everything's great. It is great. But there are things that I am faced with and you are faced with in your journey. There's no doubt about that, right? And one of those things is avoiding things. And again, I'm going to get to this in trading. This is going to be all related to what trading is, but it needs to wake you up. So time is the only currency that we have. Now, when we're young, we don't realize about time. We think we've got all the time in the world. As we get older, we understand how important time is. And we're losing time. It's going down and down and down and down. And at one stage, we're going to be bankrupt of time. It's going to be gone. We're not going to be able to do anything about it, right? So this is what hit me the hardest, okay? In the book, Berkman says, if you're 40 years old, you may only have, if you're lucky, by the way, because not everybody lives till they're 80, 40 summers left with your kids and your wife, 40 summers to enjoy as an adult, 40 birthdays, 40 birthdays to enjoy with your children. And each year that goes down. It goes down, it goes down, and goes down. And if you think about that, that's quite scary. That only 40 summers, only 40 winters, only 40 Christmases, 40 birthdays. That's if you are lucky. Only the possibility to go on 40 family vacations. And a lot of you are putting your job before your family. And that's why you're into trading and you watch this channel. It's absolutely crazy. And that you promised one year goes on to the next year, goes on to the next year. And I know because I'm trying to do things and want to do things with my children or my wife. And it feels like I've been saying, okay, well, we'll do it next year, or we'll do it next year. And there's another book, actually, Die with Zero, which is another book. But the reality check is this, my friends. The reality check is this. We are trading those precious weeks. Most of you watching this video, because I speak to you, are trading those precious, priceless weeks for a job and a paycheck that keeps your head just above water. A job that doesn't care about you, that will get rid of you tomorrow, especially with AI now, if you're in anything to do that. A job that will replace you before you've even left the building. Think about that for a moment. Doesn't matter if you've been there for 2 weeks. Doesn't matter if you've been there for 40 weeks. Doesn't matter if you've been there for 40 years. A job that will get rid of you before you've even left the building. They will be looking for your replacement. Now, I know you wake up on the Monday mornings, the first thing you feel, this dreaded job and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do this, but I need to do it because I've got responsibilities. I need to keep my head above water. I need this, I need that, or I've got cars on finance, or I've got a mortgage, and you're trapped and you're trapped and you're trapped. But meanwhile, while you think these materialistic things are what's keeping everybody happy, kids don't see you, wife only sees you for 2 hours a night, you don't spend quality time, and you want to do something else. And I can tell you that's now trading. That's why you're on in this video. And what trading gives you, and we'll go into a little bit deeper, is freedom. Every time I speak to someone on a call, it gives them freedom. They want freedom. There's some people who want to put money into charity. There's some people that want to put money into church, but they want freedom. They want their time. And your time is priceless. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a personal story. Now, I'm not going to go into the football career, but after football career, you can imagine, why do many footballers turn to gambling or alcoholic or divorce and these things? Because they've lost their purpose. So I knew I couldn't go down that route. And after the bit of football agent, working in schools a little bit, trying to find my way, multiple little startup businesses, I said to my wife, we're going to move country and I'm going to give a career, like a corporate job a go. First time I'd ever done it. I was 39 years old. And I said, this is great. It's in the sun. We're doing real estate. It's a way to get up and do whatever. I did that job for 18 months. And for 6 of those 18 months, it was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. It might look great. Nice, proper tailored suit. Properties, looks nice in the country that I was in. We was in Dubai at the time, the city that we was in. It may look great, but for 6 of those 18 months, it was a nightmare. Couldn't go back and forth, couldn't see my children, visas, all these types of things. But not only that, the job and the hours you had to do and getting told what to do and not to do and coming at this time and not going that time and you can't enjoy this. It was dreadful. And that was only 18 months. So I'm one of the lucky ones. In my personal opinion, I've been very, very lucky that I've not had to go through that dreaded, awful years and years and years and years of giving my life away and my time away with my family and, more importantly, myself, give that time away for somebody else. Now, I've been lucky. I never really missed sports days. I never missed parents' evenings. I never missed nativity plays. I never missed, if my kids were off sick, I could just stay off and things like that. Even when I was an athlete, I could say, right, my child's not well, I'll be in tomorrow, all these types of things. I've been lucky, but a lot of you watching this video have not been that lucky. And you are sitting there and thinking to yourself, why am I doing what I am doing? What are you actually getting out of it except for a paycheck? Now, there's a lot of counter arguments to this, security and safety and and all this. I get that. But the fact of the matter is that more important than you going to do what you need? And it's definitely not more important than spending time being present, not buying presents, being present with your children. I've been lucky enough to do that. And that's why I do this. Now, I pursued trading and I knew that was the second phase in my life that I needed to do. and it was hard, and that's what I did. All right. So when I was doing that job, the things that really kind of like woke me up, right, was that corporate world and all that thing was just not for me. I kind of knew that before I got into it. It just wasn't for me, right? Now, you don't need 40 years to build wealth like they do in this. Get a job, work your way up, build 40 years, 401k and estates and pensions and buy some real estate. And you don't need 40 years to do that. And one thing's for sure, you don't need to be miserable for 40 years to do that. That's probably the thing. To then enjoy 25 years and 40 years if you're happy. And that's not going to change. I mean, who wants to retire from something they enjoy doing? I definitely never want to retire. I love creating things. I love trading and I love building. Now, I started trading not because I wanted to get rich quick, right? As in went into it. I tried the little things. But because I wanted to get time back. I wanted to get time back. And that comes at a cost. Present for your kids, all those types of things and things like that. Spending time with your wife, traveling and all that. Now, trading became my way out of any other felt. I couldn't do sports anymore because my professional career had ended. Trading became my way out. So if you are in a position at this moment and you are that middle-aged dad who maybe is not getting their fitness in, maybe they're feeling unfit because they don't have time to go to the gym. Maybe they're feeling unfit and they can't even play with their children because their children are running rings around them. Maybe their wife is getting into shape and they're feeling left behind because they don't have time to get into shape. Or straightforward, basically, they're just miserable. If this is you, you need to seriously consider about jumping into a different career. And for me, it's trading. For me, it is trading. But here's what, listen, nobody's going to tell you about this journey, right? It's not just about learning charts. It's not just about risk management. It's not just about these things, even though those are elements. It's about completely rewiring the relationship with yourself via a very simple, systematic way of trading, stress-free and calm. How I like to trade after years of making all the mistakes is I like to trade with a system. I want it to be simple and I want to remain calm. And that's what we do. Okay, the precision stack system keeps it calm. Now, most people think success in the corner of the office is just sit there stacking cash for retirement. Oh, I've got a house, I'm in debt, leverage debt, and then go to the job. I mean, like I said, I do not want to retire like that. I never wanted to. I wanted to retire on my own terms, and I'm sure that you do want to do that. And like I said, this video is a deep, and this is going to hit you. Some people are not going to like this video. Some people are going to turn off this video, and some people are going to wake up and realize they need to do something. And trading is a great way to do that. Now, real success to me has nothing to do with materialistic things. I like things, but there's not success to me. That's an immature way of thinking. Success to me is, can you get up when you want to get up? Can you do the things that you want to do when you choose to do them? That's success to me. That's what I think is success. Can you decide right now, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to take the family on a Tuesday afternoon to the coast? Can you do that right now? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And that's why trading is really, really good. Now, the crazy part of this is once I shifted my mindset as that I ain't building someone else's dream, I'm just going to start building my own dream. How can I do that? That's when it shifted for me. Mentally, physically. And I knew that mentally, reading, stoicism, physically, I've already been moving, and getting in control of my emotional side of things was going to make it better and completely transform the way that I do things, completely transform the way that I do my life, right? And if you follow me, you know that. So you need to take the step, people. And there's a lot of you that need to hear this. You need to take the step. In whatever direction you want to go, you need to take the step. Now, in trading, I can help you do that. In trading, I can help you do that. You know that there's content. You can see me every day. I trade, again, a system that keeps it calm and keeps it simple. That's what I want to do. And that's what you should want to do. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And it's quite scary. Every week that you do not take a step is a week that's gone and a week that is getting closer to the inevitable. And that actually sends chills through my body when I say that. as a 45-year-old man, and there's so much that I want to achieve. After already achieving certain things, there's so much more that I want to achieve. Every single week, I'm doing this video, recording this video on a Saturday. That's another week gone. But I'm never going to get back, and I am closer to the inevitable. So I refuse to do things that I don't want to do. You should refuse to do things that you do not want to do for somebody else's dream. You will not be forever. Your kids will not be kids forever. They will be adults. You will become a grandparent. Your body will not stay strong and your six-pack will not remain forever. And if you don't get this right, this is a scary thing. Your wife might not wait around forever either. I'm telling you now, if you spend all your time at work for someone else, your wife might not be around forever either. So this is a deep book, people, and I think you should get this book. I think you should really, really get this book, okay? And it says it says this as well, okay? It says something that should be tattooed, on every man's forehead. The average human lifespan is absurdly, terrifyingly, insultingly short. And we act like we are going to be here forever like some superhero. It's going to be crazy. And that is crazy. Most people, they spend their time researching what TV program to do, what to watch, what to buy, what car to upgrade, waiting for the iPhone 7, scrolling social media, and it's just drifting them by day by day. It's a deep, deep, deep one. Now, if you want to know, if you want to get involved in trading, there is a link below. You can jump on a call with me. And you need to make a change. You need to make a change.